everybody, and welcome back to the AGP Crew Podcast, where we talk about whatever the hell we want. Why? Because we have nothing better to do than to talk about things that we like to talk about. Of course, as always, I am your host. I am the girl that no longer has a webcam because it went kaput. It got so drunk, it went, screw you, I'm not doing this anymore. I am Amanda Gilliam from AGP, the owner and operator. As always, I don't get to do this all by myself because, well, I'm too chicken shit to do it. So I bring in people that are part of my family. They're the extended members of AGP, starting with the person that was appointed last week as my little baby Chewbacca, the hairy wonder himself, my co-pilot, Esh!
Hey guys, how's it going? Harry Wonder himself, oh my god.
You're welcome. You love the fact that I give you a new intro every single week. And
Yeah,
I come up with something every week right off the top of my head. I'm like, what am I gonna call him? I'm like thinking as I'm telling my intro.
It's like compliments and insults at the same time.
Welcome to AGP. If you have any problems, please contact our HR department. It's called 1-900 Go Fuck Yourself. And speaking of going to fuck yourself, we have a special guest. This is the first time he gets to be on a stream where he's not doing a members only thing. He's the 101 wonder of the world, the man that has to hide in a basement the first time he ever played Fortnite, the man that scares people just because of his avatar. But while underneath this avatar, he's nothing but a naked banana. The one, the only, screams like a little bitch, DadMan walking.
Hello, people! Ah! How about that for a scream?
That was
Oh
great.
my God, that was so weak. Get the hell out of here, you bitch.
I could try a British accent tonight.
This is first time podcasting live. You can't treat him like that.
She can do whatever she wants to with me, you know.
Well, good night, everybody.
Get early in the night for what?
Hi, Mom. Isn't it nice? Dad's going to be playing something that he's not going to scream like a little bitch. Well, he's doing something with me that he's not going to have to scream like a little bitch for once.
Right. Not keep the whole house up, but it's an honor and pleasure to finally be on here with both of you people.
So this is your first ever getting to be a panelist on a show, Dad?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's quite different. Usually I have a game going or something going on as distractions, but this is neat.
Nope. Now you're gonna have to pay attention. Remember here on AGP, everybody's allowed to have their opinion unless it disagrees with mine. No.
Well, our duties as guests are to make the host look really good.
Look, here at AGP, everybody's allowed to have their opinion. As long as you don't try to say that Rogue One's the best Star Wars film, because, well, again, you're allowed to have your opinion, but we all know that's wrong because it's The Empire Strikes Back. Ash, don't you even try to argue with me with that.
Rogue One is absolutely amazing. It's the best
film
ever.
My God!
It has
You look. You could go kiss my sister's ass with that. All right, seriously.
I barely even know your sister, and
she
lives across the
pond.
So you don't like Rogue One?
No, I didn't say I didn't like Rogue One.
No, I meant Ash.
I love Rogue One.
Okay, thank you. I was like, it's the one of the new the mouse products that I actually can get behind.
Oh, Dad, you can get behind them all. It's just how you want to get behind them.
Yeah, well.
But
isn't Amanda such a great host?
I know you will. You bad secretary. Stop trying to sleep with my sister. Stop it. Bad secretary. The Last Jedi.
Oh, gosh. Please.
Mom, we're trying not to have him implode on the show.
It'll be the shortest debut ever in streaming history.
But speaking of Star Wars, run, Dad. Now I am a huge anime fan. Mom, you might like this because you're an anime fan. Esh, you might like this because you're an anime fan. And Dad, you can have an opinion, maybe. No.
I'll have an opinion, all right.
But there is a new Star Wars coming. It is called Star Wars Vision.
Not even a show, just a new Star Wars.
Yes.
Not even a Star Wars
It's
show,
it's
not
it's
Star Wars
it's
movie,
it's
just Star Wars.
it's going to be a show. It's
There we
premiering
go.
September 22nd on Disney Plus called Star Wars Visions. It's an anime anthology series. It's going to have both the original Japanese cast that it was recorded with, and it's going to have some really big name people to do their English dub, including Alison Brie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, David Harbour, Neil Patrick Harris, Lucy Liu, and Tamura Morrison is coming back as Boba Fett. So the trailer dropped, and I kind of want to check it out. So let's do this.
Okay, before you, what studios are doing the animation?
What
'Cause
studios are doing that? Okay.
I understand there's different studios. Is one of them Studio Mir? Because if it is, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Too late. You're probably gonna lose your crap anyway. That's just you.
Oh my god, this trailer looks amazing.
Kamikaze Duga,
All right.
Gino Studio,
Mm-hmm.
Studio Colorido,
Mm-hmm.
Colorido, Trigger, Kinema Citrus, and Science Saru.
Right. Okay.
And production IG.
Hmm.
And
Alrighty.
with that, bum, 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 brrr, bum, bum. Oh, I'm sorry, Fox doesn't own this anymore. My bad.
Copyright strike.
Hey, you're allowed to use it. You know, if you don't call it Star Wars, use the real intro.
I had to. I'm sorry. All right, let's watch this.
Long ago, a great warrior came to this village and entrusted our ancestors with this.
Oh, I love this
Its
already.
power and responsibility now lie with you.
Booyah!
Oh hell yeah!
Oh!
You've been guided by the Force since you were born.
Oh, cat girls, meow!
The moment arrives.
Fuck yeah!
Real quickly, I'm going to say that this is something that Star Wars has always missed out is on little anime cat girls. Meow. Meow. Star Wars always needed anime cat girls.
Arf, arf.
Just watch your summon Savick right now. She'll claw your face off.
Now, where's Vader when you need Vader?
Vader is hiding. Vader is actually screaming from the dining room, wanting his fourth treat since I've been home. No. But hey, Alex, how's it going? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Dude, seriously, little anime cat girls in Star Wars. I know. I'm such a weeb, and I'm okay with that.
It's the first time I've confronted such darkness.
Blah!
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
yo!
ancient and sinister.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but that anime style, that is bank. That is bank.
Damn.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, anybody else get Chocobo vibes from that, or was that just me? Did you, or do you need to see the
I think I need to see it again.
right here?
Yes.
That style right there, though, yo.
Ooh. Oh, this is more 3D animation.
No. Seriously? Okay, who was in my bedroom in the 90s going, dude, I want to do a concert right before the pod race? No. So what took my idea? Get out of my head. No. Alex is like, everybody is a weed but me, LOL.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold it. No, I don't agree with that. Okay.
Whoa, phone. Sorry.
No. The red lightning and the blue lightning. No. Did Jedi Force users even have blue lightning?
I don't know.
I swear they didn't.
Even
Did
the
they have
Emperor
a
used
concert
blue
before?
Force lightning.
Did they have a little boy floating in space, or in the air on Tatooine? I don't belong in modern day society. Yes, you do, Alex.
You need to adapt to the times.
I don't remember in the Phantom Menace a concert before the Padres either. So
No, but they did have a flying princess through space saying, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all."
she did not say that.
I know. I just had to throw that in there.
I am not part of the
But
anime
in all
club. I eat
seriousness, to
alone.
Ash's point, I think all Force lightning was blue. I don't think it deviated between colors because I think when Yoda used it, it was blue. When Dooku and the Emperor used it, it seemed to always be blue.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then my point still stands: is why is there blue lightning and why is there red lightning?
Well, why is
Probably
there red lightning?
Probably
Right.
the same reason when you watched a cartoon in the 80s and a lot of things is the colors actually try to, so with both sides using the Force lightning, if both sides are using it, it might be an easier way to see which side is actually using the Force lightning. It could just be for a visual effect.
Then just
could
get
also
good and be observant. They don't do it and color Jesus. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, but see, Ash, it's what viewers use their mind and engage to that extent. It's easier if you do have different colors.
Okay,
For the eye for most people.
Okay, I'm just being a nitpicky as a Star Wars fan. Sorry, carry on.
Wow, and I'm not the nitpicker tonight.
no kidding, Dad. Holy crap.
Ooh. There we go. That was.
Look, I don't care what you have to say, though. I mean, I get what you're saying.
That's the thing. It looks badass. That's why I went, ooh, and then wait, what?
Because regardless, that is visually appealing. You know which side is the light side. You know which side is the dark side. That is a great wallpaper right there, regardless of anything.
And you've got to have that contrast because I think with just the normal animation style, that if it was all blue, it would just get redundant and you would not get contrast with colors.
Well, then again, I've never seen anything in Star Wars, to my knowledge, of red lightning. There might be out there, and my knowledge is just too inadequate.
But I think in this case, though, since you're going into anime, which Star Wars has never done before, you got to have some license. You know, you got to take some
liberty,
expand it a little bit to. You're not changing the plot. You're just doing it where it can be a better graphical, visual stimulus to the viewer to get the effect of who's who in this case.
Because I mean, even if you weren't a Star Wars fan and you were an anime fan, just a straight up anime fan, that is killer right there.
Yes, it is.
Whoa! Did she just stab herself with a kyber crystal?
I think so. As you do. Roll it back.
I'm rolling it back. She is stabbing herself with a kyber crystal. Why? No. I want to know what kind of sushi. Look at that face she has. Like, I am going to wreck you. As soon as I stab myself with this, I am going to wreck you. That is what that looks like.
I've been watching.
To me, it looks like somebody that's been constipated for 2 weeks.
I've been watching My Hero Academia, and spoilers for those who aren't caught up. Spoiler warning now for My Hero Academia. In there, they've got a drug that enhances people's powers. This kind of looks like the same thing. So it seems like if they are going enhanced power out, just stab yourself with a kyber crystal and just enhance
It's just bizarre center. Nani! By the way, I will say this: the only other Star Wars anime-ish thing that I've ever seen is Star Balls, which is a hentai. So this is way better. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, really?
It's literally. It's Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z as Star Wars characters.
Oh my! I can't watch that. No.
This
you
is
are
way
of the
better.
cultured individuals.
This is way better. Mine you're not going to see on Disney Plus. I'm going to guarantee you that right now.
Yeah, I don't need that visual in my mind.
I also love that they brought back a creepy old... Oh, yeah, the creepy old man's a Sith. Yeah, wait. Yeah! Creepy old man's a Sith. Look, it's a
And his
samurai.
lightsaber,
It's
yes.
a samurai sword, yo, bro!
Yes. Oh god.
Ah!
See, that's the blue lightning that I've recognized from Sith. And as far as I'm aware, Force lightning is a dark side power, and the only others that use lightning are Grey Jedi's or Grey Knights, which use both the dark side and the light side of the Force. So I don't know where the red lightning is coming from. That's my main gripe that I'm focusing on, but I love the visuals.
Even that mom is like, I admit to not being a big Star Wars fan, but I figured you would. I see fans of Star Wars wanting to see this just because, they like to see new things. But I think this might bring in a new set of eyes to this universe because of the anime. I honestly think. Dude, that samurai lightsaber. I want those. Yo, Disney, I want one of those. I want one of those. Okay?
You're making retractable lightsabers. I want one of those ones.
I want one of those.
Did it?
Oh, wait. Was that Bobby?
Yeah, that was Boba.
Yeah, that was Bobby.
Oh, he's like a little chibi Boba. Oh, look how cute. He's like I want that toy.
So do they have this set in a certain time frame within the Star Wars universe?
I have no idea.
That's what I was wondering as well.
Because I'm curious, because see, the whole thing about seeing the old guy as the Sith gets back to the rule of two and whether that applies and things like that. But then again, that's just other. I'm being like yes right now.
Wait, what? Is that like a turquoise lightsaber? It's like
hold on.
green, but not green. It's like green, and it's like a dark green.
It's like a cross between the green saber and the dark saber.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
That's kind of neat.
And now y'all know why I used an anime thumbnail for today's show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a kitty,
Oh my gosh.
Obligatory. What's the word? Anthropomorphized individual.
Okay, what was she saying?
I accept this responsibility.
Yo,
what is that, bruh?
there's a lightsaber
Hold on.
whip.
I need,
Oh my god.
Wait. Watch her.
I accept this responsibility.
2 arms, and look, she's growing, she's getting more arms.
Yeah.
Now look at these, her, the Kyber crystal. Okay, yeah, the Kyber crystal, probably her suit takes Kyber crystals to help empower it, which is why now she's like,
So it's like the suits in Kill la Kill.
She's like a General Grievous now.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of badass.
Yeah, it's like the main girl with the main suit in Kill la Kill takes her blood and then powers up. But in this
That's
case,
so cool.
Yo.
He looks like a little blonde Luke Skywalker
Yeah,
with a Han Solo outfit.
Because he looks very androgynous.
Okay, it looks like a...
Oh, and the Japanese in the shadow. Okay, can we watch it back, but at like a quarter of the speed? Because there was just like so much there.
How do I do that?
Okay, go into the cog, where it says HD, and then it says playback speed, and then 0.25, and then just turn the sound off, because the sound will be weird.
And now you all know
We can just talk
why.
over it.
Oh well, I just kept pausing it.
it really does showcase all the different animation styles. Like this right here gives me like Studio Ghibli meets Castlevania vibes
Well,
right here.
I think one of the reasons that this also makes me really excited about this, and yes, Mom, I agree. I think the Japanese influence will bring in a lot of non-Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
Is Hisho Tama, and I'm really bad with the names. So Hisho Tamaki, Tamaki, and Tohiki Kudo worked with Darkhurst once upon a time to bring the original Star Wars trilogy into an anime manga type series. And I actually have that entire series. I actually have a Princess Leia costume based off of that. Okay, so we know this is the one kid with the blonde hair at the end. This
scene
style,
right here, he's literally pulling the lightsaber out like a samurai sword. It's nuts.
No. But see, I'm back to the thing of I've seen so many red sabers now. So how many Sith are there at any one point
but
now?
then again, back in the heyday, there were like hundreds of Sith.
Well, right. But
remember, this is also
yeah.
this is 9 different shorts.
Well,
Yeah.
and well, then let me throw this as a criticism here. Then, if you wanted to go back further, like where there were more Sith, and that's a good thing that's not been explored. But to me, Boba Fett's almost useless here. It's almost like you got all these new characters, this new style. Why are you going to load it down with an existing character?
Though.
Yeah, but still, you're throwing him in there, so everybody's going to make that connection to a certain period or a certain group of people with that known character. In this case, your advantage may be to have something completely mysterious with entire people that nobody knows about.
I do see your point, but maybe the Boba thing is just for one of the shorts, and
Right.
maybe they're just throwing that in for familiarity, just to keep the regular Star Wars fans just preoccupied with, oh, that's this character, we know him, we recognize him, or the normies, I should say.
But the problem with that is that it's becoming done so often. It's like you start to shake your head at it. It's like, if you're going to go new and creative, then go new and creative. Quit throwing little member berries in there just to bring people in for something they can relate to. I mean, if you're going to go big, go big.
Yeah. Again, I agree with you, but they also got to try and make money, so they've got to appease the normies. And the normies already seen Boba from the other Disney Plus shows, and they're like, "Oh, I've seen him in that show. There's the connection there." Sorry, go on.
So some of the information that came out is Star Wars, in developing this series, Lucasfilm made the decision to let these creators tell the stories they wanted to tell, whether they featured established or original characters, without a need to tie into the larger chronology. The timeline. Thank you. They've basically said, we really wanted to give these creators a wide creative berth to explore all the imaginative potential of the Star Wars galaxy through the unique lens of anime.
Right. Damn, I'm happy about that, because they're basically saying, here's the license, do what you want.
So basically, they didn't choose, oh, we need somebody to do a Boba Fett anime. Someone decided they wanted to do a Boba Fett anime.
Right, okay. I mean, Boba Fett's a badass, so I'm not gonna.
And probably it's somebody who's a huge. Oh my god, I didn't even get to see that. That was cool.
Yeah. But what will Boba Fett's ship be called? Because if this is a bunch of external people, will Disney say, no, we want you to call this Boba Fett ship, or are they gonna say Slave One?
Well, if anything, if they're smart, they just wouldn't even refer to the name of the ship.
Yeah, that's true, but that ship is just
like
so
me,
iconic.
Slave One will
It's
Slave One. No
yeah,
matter what,
I agree.
Regardless of what they want to do. So what they may do is just try to not name it. I mean, if you just show it as a scene, you may not need to say, "Oh, there's Slave One" or "There's Boba Fett's ship." You just don't even say it. You just, there, it's attacking somebody.
Well, there's one thing I hope to God they include if they do with the Boba Fett and his ship and stuff. I hope they include a seismic charge because
yeah.
that the sound of a seismic charge is
Yeah.
one of the most epic sounds in all of pop culture.
Yes.
Guys, watch.
Yes, ma'am.
Because
Yes.
I think we missed this. Not this, but what comes up after this. That.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, give me a second.
It's like cloning, I guess.
And then
Palpatine or someone
And
else.
is that, and is that
This
like
isn't
something
Camino, so
supposed-
these are Sith
but-
people.
But still,
don't
it could be
know.
like the Night Sisters. I mean, the
No,
red cape.
I don't.
That's not Night Sister technology, though.
No, but who knows if they change it? I mean,
It might be. So there's a couple. I will actually tell you the names of each of the things. There's the Duel, Lop and Ocho, Tatooine Rhapsody. You know that entire short is nothing but a freaking concert.
it's a concert in a pod racing arena. Yeah.
The Twins, the Elder, the Village Bride, Akiri, TO-B1, and the Ninth Jedi are the names, the titles of the shorts.
So this is obviously going to be the twins.
I think this is the
So-
Twins. Because, look at this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cloning.
Damn!
Twins, yeah. Twins, yeah.
Missed it the first time through. I was too busy going, kids! Sorry.
See, there's more than just kittens.
Look at him. He's so awesome. Oh, little me. That was it.
So did you say
That
earlier
looks
that
like your
it's...
friendly McDonald's employee.
Look.
Yeah.
Little mini
Here's your-
Bobby Fett.
Here's
Little
your
mini,
here's your damn drive-through order.
mini Bobby Fett.
Oh, I
Little
didn't see
mini
Boba
Bobby
Fett
Fett.
there.
Look at mini Boba Fett.
Oh,
So he looks
That is
smaller,
so
so he's probably
awesome.
younger.
that's awesome. I mean, that looks nice. And see, with the way you described that as a standalone, I apart from all canon and whatever else, I could watch something like this because of looking at it in a vacuum in its own context. Because if it does have no relation to the other stuff going forward or before, but this really looks interesting.
His helmet looks like it's got spider eyes on it.
All right, this is actually quite. So, Mom said, I read that the Duel is an alternate history based on Japanese lore, so looking forward to watching it.
Ooh, nice.
I know. I'm hoping that they have a sense for these artists. I would actually be. I'm gonna be. What I'm gonna be interested in is I'm gonna obviously watch it in its original non-dub version because that's the way that I like anime. I like it in its original subtitled version, and I want to see what changes. I want to see if there's any changes actually made between the two, the dub and the non-dub.
So you like it with the words on the screen, right?
Yes. You
Okay.
lose a lot of as someone who's a huge anime buff, you lose a lot of
Yeah.
context if you watch the English dub.
Mrs. is that way. She wants the words.
See, I'm different. I prefer dubbed.
See, I do too, but then
That's
again,
my
I'm
new
lazy.
character, and I want to do this character too. I wanna cross play both of those characters, not that one.
Crossplay or cosplay?
Crossplay. I want a costume.
Oh, dear God, Amanda with 6 arms. Jeez, we'd be in trouble.
Think of how much I could do. Okay, I gotta watch that just one more time when she does that.
Think of 6 times the prediction at work.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand that frame though. I don't understand what's happening where all that's wrapping around the lightsaber.
Well, it looks like her red sabers are also like whips as well.
The
Okay.
light whips.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bruh.
with the Japanese in the shadow.
Yeah. I think it looks cool. I really do.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for it. I really am. I'm not going to lie.
And that's something I could watch. I mean, like I said, if standalone, if it was like a trilogy or something tied into where they've gone, I wouldn't watch it. But
So
being
true,
that they're
Mom.
independent stories and understanding a little bit of anime that I do, it does look interesting.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing is which has made me look at everything to do with Star Wars in a different light. Is again going back to My Hero Academia. I started watching one of the films, the side films, and I was wondering if they were canon. And because the stories in the films weren't in the manga, they're not considered canon, but they are. Some I think some say they're canon to the anime, but not the manga. So the manga, the source material is the canon golden standard, and I find that's very parallel to the viewpoint of Star Wars in general. Like the original creator's vision, and a lot of the EU is canon, and where people say the Disney everything Disney Star Wars is not canon. I understand where they're coming from because it's everything that's not from the era of the original creator. So I understand that, even though it is something new and fresh. I mean, hell, I'm not personally complaining because I love the sequels. I'm very vocal about that, and a lot of the Disney Star Wars stuff. But I do understand why people are saying that the Disney stuff isn't canon because it's not the original material. Same with comics and stuffs. I'd imagine some people would say all the MCU isn't canon. I'm sticking with comics. That's it. Forget it. Forget all this. And I 100% understand that. And it certainly does give a different perspective on things when looking at it as a whole, because it really gives the creator's vision of precedence of what's
But
going
you
on.
know, but you know, something like this, at least with the way it seems like they're approaching it, if it's coming from a like independent, non-canon type of situation, it can be easier for somebody like me to like separate it from the canon and everything because it's truly coming as a completely independent thing with no
Mm,
tie-ins, nothing to the pre-existing legacy and stuff. See, like there were many of the EU novels that were like short story things, like
Hmm.
Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales from the
mm,
Cantina, that were just completely side stories that were made up based on characters that were seen somewhere. Had nothing to do tie in with the larger Star Wars universe or anything. And like some things like this, I can see it effectively doing the same thing. It's
yeah.
just when you're trying to take something like this, tie it, if they're trying to go for canonical
Mm.
consistency, that's when you start to have the problems. That's when you start to have the debates and the
It's
arguments
almost
about
as if Disney are trying to build their own EU. So
which
yeah, which is annoying to me because there's so much content in OG EU, um, that's ripe for the taking because
and
there's so
really
much
good
golden,
content.
exactly prime good content in the original EU, but in the transition from Lucas to Disney, that they was like, no, we
Well,
don't.
they
Pick and
threw it
choose
out.
what we
Well,
want.
But,
initially
but
they threw it out, and then they threw it out. But now what they're doing is they're slowly going back, trying to cherry pick
Exactly.
things
Yeah.
that they want to do, and it's like you're still changing the nature of those
Mm,
characters and what they were back then.
mm,
Especially now we know how the Luke,
mm.
Leia, and Han end up in the future.
Yeah.
If you're going to kill the past, like they say, kill the past, let it die. Then you do it. Don't keep going back and
Yeah.
bringing stuff forward. Create your new thing and
I,
go forward with it completely.
however, yeah, however, on the flip side,
Yeah,
at the end of the day, Disney bought Star Wars. It's their property.
yeah.
They have their own writers, whether you like what they do or not. They have their own artists, and at the end of the day, picking and choosing from previously established stuff for their own stuff is artistic interpretation. So their own writers, the Lucasfilm story group, Lucasfilm writing team, love them or hate them. At the end of the day, it's artistic interpretation. So whether they want to build their own EU, I'd say fine, do it. Um, but the fans will never forget the original EU.
Yeah, I won't. I mean, it just I can't. It
Hmm.
was ingrained
Oh
into me.
yeah.
I spent time and money, and
Hmm.
I don't like reading, and I spent hours reading the books, and
Yeah.
to have characters just like completely changed and thrown away because
Yeah.
they could have done so much different the way they produced it, yet still got to where they did and introduced new
Yeah.
characters. But I don't know. They did what they
That
did, and
that's
but you know what? Like you said, at the end of the day, the whole thing is they own the product, they control
yeah.
the writing.
It's
We can
their
sit here and
business.
have heart
Their
attacks
yeah.
over it, or
Yeah.
unfortunately, you decide that it's time to walk away and remember
Yeah.
what you remember, um, instead of having an ulcer over it.
Yeah. And then that point you brought up about um, growing up with growing up with the material, investing time and money into all the EU and all the other stuff. It's exactly the conversation I have with a lot of other people about Marvel comics, for example. So my time and money invested is growing and watching the MCU. Loads of original fans don't like the MCU.
Mm.
Those that grew up and invested their time and money into the comics don't have a similar opinion to those like me who grew up with the MCU. So it's kind of a generational thing as well, of which material you grow up with.
Yeah.
Of what you'll be more attached to and appreciate. I mean, hell, if you grow up with the modern stuff and you still hate it, fine, go for it. If you grow up with the original stuff and love the modern stuff, fine, whatever, do
Well,
do what
see,
you want.
I think you're spot on with that, and that's part of my problem with Star Wars is I grew up
Mm,
with it and for so long. Whereas, like in Marvel,
mm,
there's changes that they made that I have no clue what they changed. But
yeah,
except for certain movies I didn't like, I've
yeah,
enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. And I think to your point is that in my case, where I'm the casual MCU person, I'm not going to react to all the history and all the previous stuff that people that grew up with the comics and all did. Like in the Star Trek universe, original
mm,
Trekkies, after JJ took over, it's like a completely different world. But when that 2009 movie hit, I actually liked it. But then again, I didn't have the investment in the history of the canon from before either.
mm,
So I think your point's very good there about how we grew up with something versus if we just become casual fans with it over the years.
yeah. Amanda.
Oh, am I allowed to talk now? It is my
Oh,
show.
sorry.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you had a point, you could just butt in.
You guys went off on a tangent. I wanted to continue talking about the anime.
Oh, sorry. Yes, let's
Again, you
revisit
should have
anime.
butted or pop
But
in the
I will
private
say
chat
it was
somewhere.
a good anime, though. I mean, it really was a good anime, and surprisingly, I would be willing to watch it. That's probably the surprise of the
That's the
night.
long and short of it.
I will add to this because you mentioned about them wanting to make their own extended universe, whatever. I don't think that what this is just because they said they wanted to give these creators their opportunity to tell the stories that they wanted to tell. So this has nothing to do, this isn't Disney Lucasfilm. This is more Lucasfilm giving people an opportunity. And I actually did find out a little bit about each of the segments, if you want
Okay.
to know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Okay, so the duel. The concept art revealed for the short features the samurai S, Jedi and Sith, an astromech droid with a straw hat, and more that embraces Japanese culture. Um, for the duel, the thing was very clear that the creator just wanted this to be a love letter to Star Wars. The core theme of the short ends up being such a Star Wars story. The tale is ultimately about someone who must choose selfishness, which has always actually been a core Star Wars theme. And as far as the visuals, it'll be told in black and white with the splashes of colors for certain elements like the sabers. So I think I know which one that is. My little bunny girl, she's not a cat, she's a bunny girl. Her name's Lop. And she focuses on the collision between natural beauty and the encroaching industrialization from the Empire.
Interesting.
Yes.
That might be what we
Um,
saw the Imperial starships in.
Yeah, and she's cute and expressive and completely unwavering in her devotion to good, family, and loyalty. So that's going to be an awesome character to watch.
And
The
just
next,
one, sorry, one quick thing about that.
Mhm.
That natural versus industrialization, that's kind of reminiscent of the film Avatar. Yes, there was a lot of like other stuff involved with that, but it's sort of like nature versus machines and stuff like that, and then nature
things
fighting
called
back. And then,
unattainium because we can't attain it because we couldn't come up with a better name. Sorry. That's still the funniest name I've ever heard. It really is.
it is but it is an actual thing used in science. It's
I know.
if substances are used, they're categorized as unobtainiums until they've given actual names.
Um, and then I love how they introduced this one. Put down your blasters and grab a guitar for Studio Colorido's Tattooing Rhapsody. Told through excuse me. Told through a chibi art style, Tatooine Rhapsody is heading into uncharted Star Wars waters. It is a Star Wars rock opera. They took a chance, and they were Disney was completely blown away with the style of characters and the tone, and really the heart of what is best of Star Wars is about family and the dream, and that is actually the one that Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt said they're chibi Jabba the Hutt. I gotta see it, chibi Jabba the Hutt. So that'll be really cool. It's Chibi Jabba the Hutt. I bet he's so cute. Just squishy his little cheekies. All right. What I do find funny is that's the one that hey Boba Fett's in it and Jabba the Hutt's in it. The twins is actually how they did like the one-offs like if Superman crashed down in Russia and stuff like that. This is kind of a reimagining. It's the subverts the idea of Luke and Leia and imagines a brand new set of twins born into the dark side and how far the brother will go to save his sister.
Right.
So I think that's the battle we saw between the girl and I think what I called a boy, and you said no, that's not it's a whatever.
Them.
The twins. Yeah.
And they also say that when you watch it, there's a dual meaning to the title.
Okay.
So that's quite interesting.
Okay.
The Village Bride. The guardian of peace and justice observes a local tradition in a far-off village through the eyes of a bride on the eve of her wedding day, an unexpected choice she must make to save her people. The short also approaches the Force in a really unique and surprising way too, so that should be interesting. Akira and TOB1. It's a beautiful yet painful story about a princess. However, for Akira and TBO1 is a heartwarming fare. It's cute and fun. A story of an adorable droid who wants to be a Jedi. Aww.
Aww.
Aww. That's so cute.
That's an obligatory cute droid.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna be grandpa on that one.
And then they have some information on the Ninth Jedi.
Yeah.
The Ninth Jedi is an absolutely epic story. It actually began as two separate shorts and became one. One was to be set at the time when Jedi have fallen to legend and need to come back as darkness threatens the galaxy, with the daughter of a lightsaber smith seeking out the Jedi and delivering their weapons. The other story was told from the point of view of 8 warriors coming together, learning if they are indeed Force sensitive and can trust each other. All stories in order to achieve something on a grander scale. So that should be interesting.
With these being shorts, about how long is the normal
That's what I was
runtime?
thinking.
I honestly don't know how long they're gonna be. I've seen some shorts, like the shorts that we used to get before Disney movies and stuff like that.
Those are like 10 minutes, aren't they?
Those would be 10 minutes.
Well, I think there might be at least 15 to 20 minutes because it sounds like the scope of the stories. It sounds like they're going to be short films rather than shorts.
But you know as well as I do, Esh, that the art style of anime, a lot of times you can watch a lot of anime and know what's going on because of how expressive anime art style is.
Yeah, that is very true.
So I'm projecting 10-15 minutes a
Mm.
piece.
Yeah, and I get that. I'm just thinking of the scope of the stories. I think some will be, some may be 10 minutes, some may be 10 to 20.
And look, on the bright side, it's already got mom interested in the Star Wars universe.
Well, I will have to tell you, the missus claims she doesn't like Star Wars, but I will say she did. Went back in the late '90s when they released all the original movies again. She did go with me to watch them back to back to back in the
Oh,
theater.
wow.
And she also can't at the Star Wars Celebration in Orlando. She went out at 2:30 in the morning with me to get in line to get in the auditorium to see Lucas.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
So she's hardcore.
Absolutely.
But in all honesty, I'm gonna watch it regardless.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta watch it.
Same here.
One, I am a huge Star Wars fan. It doesn't matter, with any franchise that I've had. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. It doesn't take me away from the stuff that I like, the stuff that I hold true to me. What makes a fandom great is you can have different people of different walks of life liking different parts of the same type of franchise. They may like the same things as you, they may like the different things of you, but what really is cool is the fans take something that they like and they kind of make it their own. And that's what makes Star Wars a great fandom, is people can take Star Wars, and whether it's fan films, collaborations with Disney like this, or you writing your own stories, or just taking your favorite characters or playing in the cosplay or whatever it may be. I think that's why Star Wars stands the test of time as a huge fan based commodity.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And I agree with what you said. This is one that when I get the opportunity, I'll be willing to try to watch it. More so than say like the Bad Batch or a newer series like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm willing to try this just to see what it's like.
Oh, and big shout out to Cosmic Phantasm for following. And speaking of Phantasm, which would be a horror movie, we're gonna great segue by the way, into the horror realm itself. Now, if you are fans here on AGP, you'll know that we like to play a game on Sunday night called Dead by Daylight,
And I don't scream.
where DadMan gets to scream like a bitch every Sunday night. So you should definitely tune in because that shit is funny as shit. And Dead by Daylight has a new killer coming out. And I'm going to show you who it is. Bop, bop, bam!
All right.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Dead by Daylight just teased the latest horror icon to join its rosters. It is the wonderful Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Wow. One of the few horror movies I've actually watched before.
All I know and all I care about, because I love these horror films, well, some of them, they kind of fell off like most horror films do after, they're in, what are they now, 101 episode of movies?
Yeah.
I want to see what his Maury's going to be. Because there were some epic kills in those movies.
Dude, I do. I mean, are they going to just use chains out of nowhere, or are they going to do the box, or what the heck are they going to do?
Okay, you know how Nemesis has his little snake tentacle thingy? Dude, if he gets to grab you by a chain and pull you back and hit you, that'd be epically awesome.
Oh, I mean...
It'd also be too OP.
We have a guy who uses a gun in the game.
Oh.
That does the exact same thing.
What if his Amori ended up bringing the Cenobites out, and you get 4 of them around you to rip you apart?
Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. But yes, Pinhead from Hellraiser is coming to Dead by Daylight.
Wow.
Okay.
I cannot wait. I
One
am
more thing to give me
excited.
nightmares.
I watch horror films, less than Star Wars films. Mom, all you have to know is this is something else that I can make Dad screaming.
One question about Pinhead. To I haven't seen the film he's in, but can't they just beat him if they just hammer his head with a hammer? Just hammer the pins into his head.
Here, I'll
No,
fix this.
because you
No,
can't.
guys, I'll fix this. There we go. I fixed it.
Come on, that was a valid question. Okay.
Ash, you can't get close enough to him.
No, you
If
can't.
if you see him, you're dead.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it's pretty much.
Does he have like supernatural powers or something?
Yeah, the chains come out of nowhere. Other stuff. There's no way you could get that close to him
Oh,
to do
okay.
that.
All right, fair enough. Right.
So.
It was a
Basically,
valid question. Okay.
Plus, he's dead anyway. So what's the point of driving Spike's?
Oh,
trailer, is it?
oh, he's undead. Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah,
Okay, never mind.
he's a hell priest.
Right. Okay. Alrighty then.
And yes, the way he kills his victims is by tearing them apart with hook chains. So
Hmm.
And slowly torturing him like Amanda.
yeah, he has demonic powers and is a master of torture and pain, who often prefers to drag his victims into an eternity of suffering.
So,
basically,
an evil Ghost Rider on steroids.
So basically, yes, what I would call a fun time on a Friday night.
Why do I picture Amanda dating a guy like this?
Look at the chat.
It's Amanda's boyfriend. Oh gosh.
Okay, now people need to be educated on the Cinnabite, the Pinhead, and Hellraiser. Oh my God.
Cinnabon. Where does Cinnabon come from? I want one now.
Not a Cinnabon, I said a Cinnabite, you moron.
I thought you said we were getting confused with Cinnabon too. Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You're just so bad. Now, of course, with that, hey, Red Queen, how you doing? Nothing, not bad. Check it out. The new we just finished the Star Wars trailer for Star Wars Visions. Just announced that Pinhead from Hellraiser is coming to Dead by Daylight, and nothing screams family fun like Hellraiser, like another family fun. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta fix this real quickly. No offense, Dad, but my Chewbacca needs to be there.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. I don't think I've seen Red Queen around before, but hello.
Hey.
But nothing screams family fun like Hellraiser does, other than the incomparable and the amazing Rick and Morty, because that is definitely a family show. Not.
Hell yeah.
It's really not.
Well, it's a cartoon. It's supposed to be for families.
It is not made for families. Absolutely not. And if y'all look right here, this guy, HypeX, make sure that you follow this guy, especially if you're into Fortnite. This guy has he gets some of the best leaks. So, of course, a big shout out to HypeX and at Not Officer, who is mentioned here. For bringing this to my attention. One of the big highlights from Fortnite this year for a lot of people was the fact that Rick was in the Battle Pass. And a lot of people said that Morty couldn't be in the Battle Pass because he's a kid. It would ruin the hitbox, and that would basically be a cheating type skin because he's so short. And rumor has it that we are going to be getting Morty as a skin in Fortnite, and he's coming with the Get Swifty emote.
Oh,
And no, I'm
yeah.
not playing that because that's copyright music. So
I can already see Explorer and Ash doing that nonstop.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Absolutely.
They're already doing it. I already see it.
Oh boy.
I am so glad that you are doing good. Keep relaxing, because that's the only way to live. If you don't relax, your mind's going to explode. Trust me, darling. But I thought that was really cool, and definitely give these guys a follow, especially if you're into Fortnite and you're wanting to learn about some upcoming events, from skins to there's a rumor out there that toys might be coming back. And there's other things coming. Definitely either a HypeX or this guy named Fire Monkey. I'll shout him out too, even though none of these people know who I am. I'll shout him out too, because they have the best rumors, leaks that you can find on Fortnite. So check those guys out. And for those of you,
fun. It would be fun using Morty in the game, and also using the Hammerhead Morty pickaxe that came with Rick.
that would be cool.
Well, if you get Pinhead into Fortnite, then you can use that hammer on Pinhead.
Absolutely. Just hammer all those pins in.
And then the last but not least, the last bit of news that we have before we have to go is even more Fortnite news. Many of us know that it's coming. You guys may not, if you don't know, the last tier of the great DC Trinity is coming to Fortnite. The Amazonian herself, Wonder Woman.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Woohoo!
So we are getting Wonder Woman. If you look here, this is her basic setup.
Holy cow!
Why the axe? She
Okay.
has a sword.
Why
Dude.
the axe or the sword to me should have been the lasso.
Dude, why are you looking at the axe and the thing and not at her, Esh? Jeez.
What? And
Dude, she's hot. You know, forget about that.
of course she is. I'm not denying that. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Sorry,
I'm not
Amanda.
denying
You're fine. I think
I'm
that
just saying, why is there an axe? Well, I understand why they're not using the lasso as the actual weapon. It would be the game physics. The physics would be off the chart. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work.
I which I do actually get. I honestly get. So one, I think her as a character model, she looks absolutely great. I really do.
Yeah.
I think why they went with the battle axe instead of the sword is because she was known to have a battle axe before the sword. The sword is kind of new.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
too, it is a harvesting tool, so an axe would be better than a sword.
Fair enough.
And, I mean, it's a battle
point.
axe.
Yeah.
She's an Amazonian.
I don't care. Give me the sword.
I think it looks great.
Give me
Now,
Wonder Woman, not the sword. Jeez.
this is the only thing that I would have personally switched up, and this is just me, because I think this would have been cool, is I would have made the golden things her back bling and not the cape, and I would have given her the invisible jet
Yes.
as her glider.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
That would have been
think
a much better idea.
I think that would have been cool. It does have an alternate version, which has a more of the 52 kind of look to it.
Ooh.
But I still like it. I really still do like it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll be honest, I think the gold bracers work so much better than the silver. I know that the
Yeah,
silver
yeah.
have always been iconic, but I always found it funny that Wonder Woman always had these silver bracers, but her tiara, her belt, her chest plate, and even her lasso are all gold. And I'm like, who thought of silver? But in all honesty, I think both of the skins look really cool. Yes, there's going to be a Wonder Woman cup. It says so right there. Yes, I will be playing with Explorer. I want to run out and cost us points of the universe. Because he wants the banner, the loading
Wait a
screen.
minute.
Right.
I was just thinking they could make the weapon. All they'd have to do is they'd have to like list the whip motion as like an motion style, and then they just do like the break effect on whatever they're breaking.
They could, but you know what? As long as I get the whip as an emote, I'm happy.
Oh, kind of like the Catwoman.
Yeah. So as long as I get the whip as an emote, I think it'll be great. Of course, you know, personally, I would have liked to seen the alternate version just because I'm classic as the Linda Carter version, but that's because I'm old classic Wonder Woman Linda Carter. Oh my God, she was absolutely drop dead
You're
gorgeous.
old classic.
Old classic.
I do agree with Linda Carter though. Oh man.
But you know,
a 7-year-old's dream. So.
but old crony women like me isn't what Fortnite's looking for anyway, so it's all right.
I like this version, but I agree with you. Like, it seems like it'd be better with the gold bracelets instead of silver.
Like I said, I really do. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, she's wearing pants in it, and it looks like the 52." But I think both versions look really good. I really do. I don't mind either of them.
Yeah, but you gotta go with the first one. So, but yeah, they do look nice though. But it's weird how they put the clothes on her and added the gold bracelets to it. It's like I don't understand why the silver though. It just doesn't look right.
But remember, the Silver's it's always been like that, even back when she was first created.
Okay.
This isn't another Mandela effect thing, is it? Where everyone remembers her as having gold braces and now they're silver.
No, she didn't get. I don't think she got the gold bracelets to the New 52.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, this looks very New 52-ish, and going with the style that she was going for a while. This looks like a cross between her comic book counterpart and the movie counterpart that she is. It
Right.
looks like a cross between the two. Savick, please get off of my chair and stop scratching my head.
When you keep saying New 52, what are you referring to?
The comic book series. When DC decided to revamp everything and it didn't go very well.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just having a quick look. She had blue braces at one point.
I don't know.
At the very start, towards the very beginning.
All I know is it all starts with Linda Carter and ends with Linda Carter. That's the official Wonder Woman, like Amanda said earlier. If it's
Linda
not
Carter,
according to that,
You mean that right there.
all right.
Wonder
yeah.
Woman.
Linda Carter, nothing else. Hell yeah.
Let me put it this way: I wouldn't watch much shows with ladies in it as a kid, except for her.
That looks badass.
That's her glider. That's why I said that would have been a cooler back bling and like it be reactive. And like if you gotta kill it, like spread out like that or something like that, and then let the invisible jet. But I mean, it's still a cool glider. I won't wear the Wonder Woman cape. I don't think Wonder Woman looks right with a cape, in my personal opinion. But she in all honesty, there have been a lot of characters that have become Fortnite characters, and they have not looked this polished, and she looks really polished.
She did. I actually saw the version of it on a closer up earlier, and it really does look nice.
It's a very nice polished version. It really is. And I think it's really nice. And I know I always go, normally most female superheroes are not my favorite heroes by any means. But Wonder Woman is one of the first superheroes that I really liked from the DC universe. She was strong, independent, and if I ever have a daughter, my daughter's name would actually be named Diana. Half based off of Wonder Woman, the other actually half based off of a 1983 television series called V. So
V, yeah, I remember Diana and V.
Oh, so do I. Played by Jane Badler. Whoo, baby. Seriously, I'm gonna say I will make this announcement right here. If you guys could ever, if anybody ever loves me and can tell Jane Badler that I exist, and I would love to interview her on my podcast, and it happens, you will watch me die happily on that stream.
Oh wow.
Well, we don't want you to die, so we'll keep you waiting.
Yeah.
No. I want to die like that. I want this. I need this death.
I want this. I need this.
I need this. Give it to
me. Well, so you said the trinity of the DC characters. So it's Superman, Batman, and now Wonder Woman.
And Wonder Woman.
Is there any talk about going back to more Marvel-based characters, or was that like a one-season thing?
We did just have Gamora and what's his face, Star-Lord in the shot.
I was wondering if they're going to do anything classic like the Fantastic Four or anything like that.
I think they'll do that when New Fantastic Four film comes out.
We'll have to. Here's the thing. We'll have to wait and see. So another rumor. This is a rumor. Is we've done Marvel, we've done DC. Back in Chapter 2, Chapter 2, Season 5. Naruto was supposed to be one of the skins, and something happened. Yada 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 yada.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it wasn't rumor. I'm pretty sure it came out during the Apple lawsuit with Epic Games. There was like a bunch of planned stuff on stuff they didn't get around to doing, they listed a bunch of this stuff in the Apple lawsuit and in court, and a bunch of stuff like LeBron James, Ariana Grande, some other, I think maybe even Lady Gaga and one or two other artists were announced I think maybe Naruto and one or two other anime characters were brought up as well. I may be mistaken for another anime character, maybe one of the Dragon Ball characters, but I've definitely heard of Naruto before in
Yeah, you
terms
have
of
heard of
coming to.
Naruto before, and what I found interesting is a lot of people got these surveys asking to vote on some of the characters that they've had. Um, and because Fortnite has become very known for its major crossovers with many different franchises, I thought it was funny that the data miners found a survey from Epic Games that they sent out talking about anime and television shows and movies and characters and stuff like that. And there was a list. And rumor has it that next season, because they've been doing a lot of the cartoon stuff and bringing in more cartoon stuff, is they're looking to do more anime, which is why
Hell yeah!
you've been seeing the anime skins come back into the shop a lot. And this is all rumored. So if explorers out there listening, it is a rumor.
Okay, Amanda. Okay,
Rumor.
so it's blanked. Amanda said so. Let's move on.
Oh my god. But
This is really guys.
remember, it's going to be more anime based style for next season. And a lot of people are saying Naruto, and a lot of people are saying also Goku from Dragon Ball Z. We all know that I'd rather see Vegeta, but whatever. And a lot of people are hoping that if they do get Goku, let's get JoJo in there. Every time he gets shot, Nani?
Dude,
Well, I'm sure the missus would love those skins, and we'll spend a lot of money.
And one of the things that people are hoping is if you get Goku, you start off with his black hair, and as you get kills, he increases, goes to Super Saiyan and, so on and so
or it
forth
could
to God
be.
mode.
That's a great idea as well. Or it could just be like a slider thing, like with the LeBron James, not LeBron James. What's his face? Is it LeBron James? With the main LeBron skin, with the slider of the how much gold you have on his skin.
That could work too. Or maybe he could be the secret skin. And you have to do those quests like you had to do with some of the other secret skins that you have, and to get the different styles, you have to do different quests.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Are there any rumors of who they're gonna have for like a free personality thing that you just get by doing quests, kind of like how we had Neymar Jr.
I have no idea. I'm just going by what's been coming out of iFireMonkey and HypeX lately. And normally I find out their stuff because I watch a YouTuber for a lot of my Fortnite information called Tabor Hill. He is a YouTuber. Again, he has no idea who I am, so he'll never see this podcast. But if you'll know you've hit him because he's the Super Saiyan Banana on his channel. And first off, he's very family friendly. So if you have kids who are into Fortnite and they're having trouble with quests, unlike my channel, which is not very family friendly, he has a very family friendly channel, so they can go to his channel to watch to help with their quests. And on top of that, he's amazing to watch play. He is so good at building. It's disgusting. he's
I just spam the buttons.
He's my age, or he's around my age, and makes me look like such a noob at this game. I love it. I'm just like, how do you do? And he does it on controller. He plays off of his PS. He plays off PS5. So let me make this very clear, especially to the console players. He is a console player. He is not a PC player.
Oh shit! I need to get good then.
He does an item shop review every time the item shop drops, and not the explorer of, oh, that looks good, ooh, this looks cute, oh my god, that one's sexy. No,
Oh
he
my
actually
God, please wait. There's 3 minutes till the item shop.
I want that one. I want that one.
No, he actually tells you this is reactive. I liked this one because of this, this, and this. He actually does a review on the item shop. He tells you which ones are worth the money, which ones he thinks aren't worth the money. He does a review of everything that comes out, so he'll tell you, I don't think this is really worth the money. Oh, I totally think this is worth the money. Drop the V-Bucks and get it. And So he's educational and fun to watch, and he actually plays with his fans too. So definitely go subscribe, like the guy. He's amazing. And maybe someday I'll run into him and go, "Oh my God, I'm playing with the Great Tabor Hill."
Okay, now we know who you're madly in love with. Moving on.
He's married with kids. I don't think so.
Yeah, her
Things can be
guy- her guys-
arranged.
Ash, her guy's Pinhead.
Yeah, my guy's Pinhead. I need that Friday night torture, or else I'm not in a good mood.
Okay, so if
With
shit
the
happens,
box.
I'll show up to the door with a hammer.
Yes.
By the way, Pinhead does bring a torture box with him.
I know that they all require double D batteries. No.
Oh my
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we have given you a show. I
Yeah.
hope that you've been entertained. I hope that this gave you some information. I hope you've enjoyed your stay here. A big shout out again to all our new followers, to all the subscribers, to everybody in the chat, everybody who stopped by, say hi. Of course, to the hairy wonder of the world, to Esh, my co-host, my little baby Chewbacca boy,
Yay, Ash.
to screams like a bitch dad.
Oh, come on, you can do that.
Fine.
Sweet for me.
I can't do it without the flow of the game.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I got this. Wait. Hey, Dad. Disney has destroyed all of Star Wars, and there's no longer an original trilogy or a prequel. There's only the Star Wars trilogy. There you go.
There we go.
Disney, wait, Disney, I still love you. It was just a joke. It was just a joke. Don't
The
hate
only thing
me.
that could have been worse is if you said that they are remaking the original trilogy. That could have
They're
been worse.
remaking the original trilogy. Oh my god,
guys.
that was much better than what I expected.
Well, it's definitely better than my British accent, you old chap. How are you today?
Well, I'm fine, thank you, sir.
I love your
I'm
southern
fine.
accent.
I do try, sir. I'll just sit back, relax, and get some.
You make a good
fried
southern
shit.
town cop with that accent.
Oh my god, I'll just be a mad tourist.
Oh my God, sheesh. Anyway, don't forget to check these guys out. I'll make sure that all their links are in the description on the video later when it gets highlighted and when it gets over onto YouTube. Be on the lookout for new content on YouTube, and for always finding out content on AGP, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, and YouTube. And remember, guys, be kind to each other. It's a harsh world out there, but just saying hi and how are you to somebody could possibly make their day. Be kind to each other, and remember, you are loved. And on that note, good night.
Good night, all. Bye.
Bye.